and let you know that we're going to be getting started in 1 minute. 1 minute from now, we'll be getting started. Send out your last minute invitations, and we are about to blow your minds. So we'll see you in 1. Okay, gang, it is time to get started. Welcome to tonight's call. I'm super excited to see all of your faces. I love these calls. I love the energy with these calls. I love the message with these calls, and I'm really, really happy that you're here. For those of you that don't know or are guests here on this call, my name is Lori. I'm here in Michigan, and I'm honored actually to be a part of tonight's call. Tonight's call focuses around millennials. I wasn't expecting to be asked to open, and I'm very, very honored actually to be able to do that. There's 2 reasons actually that I feel that way. One is that I think the millennial market is the most fun market to work with, by far. The energy, what they bring to the table. I work with them in not only this business, in other businesses as well. And what I've found over maybe the 6-7 years of concentrating there is that I am able to teach them. However, they are also able to teach me. And I think that, you know, in life, you want to be learning. And so I love it. I love it. And I'm really, really happy that you're here. The other thing I want to say to you guys is I admire you. I live my life with a word like possibility. Possibility is such a large word, and you should really think a lot about what that word means. And the reason is that you're here for a couple reasons. One is that you have an open mind, okay? And when you have an open mind, you invite possibility into your life. And when you can walk around all day understanding that anything is possible, that is a really cool feeling.
You do realize
a super cool feeling. And so
I feel like I'm always at work when I'm doing stuff.
So yeah, so I'm excited that that you do have an open mind, and people that do, they tend to do very, very well. Opportunity finds them, and so congrats to you for that. I also want to say that when you come onto something like this, it means you're looking. You're open to something. You're open to something new. You're looking for something new. And when you are in that place in your life, there are really 3 things that, at least in my opinion, are important to be looking for. Okay, and those 3 things, quite honestly, is that you want to make sure that you're in the right place, okay, whatever that is, whether that's a new job, a new company, a new opportunity, a new mission, a new whatever. The right place is very, very important. Second thing is right timing. In life, guys, timing, it means a lot all the way through your life. Business too. And like, truly, when you find something that the timing is right in a business, you really need to take a very good look at it. And number 3 is right people. And truly, you want to surround yourself with the right people in life. I mean, you know, you guys know that. You know that just even growing up, right? Different things happen depending on who you hang around with. And so when you hang around the right people, you're going to learn from them. They're going to learn from you. Everything's going to expand for you. And that's a lot of the reason that I have stuck here in this industry with this company, is the people are actually fantastic, incredible people. So what I'm here to do is help you understand exactly what we do and why you are here. Okay. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a company that we have had the opportunity to partner with. And the cool part about this partnership is that there is a word in business that will take people from kind of where they are to almost wherever they want to go. And when they learn to master this word, that's when really incredible things can happen. And guys, that word is leverage. It's leverage. And when you know, money is a good thing. Okay, like even when you're working for somebody else, you're working a job, you're looking for a promotion to make more money. We all know it. It's a tool. It's something that we have to have in this life, and having more of it is not a bad thing. There's no shame in that. What I like about money is that money gives you options. Now, options, they all add up to freedom. all right? And when you have freedom in your life, you now can use money to impact others in much bigger ways, in much more important ways. And so when you learn to leverage, you also learn to create multiple streams of income, and that's the key to wealth. Okay, and wealth for people is different. I don't know what your definition is. For me, I don't want to worry about money, quite honestly, and I think that's okay. I think that's pretty general in the world. And so, and then being able to do what I want, when I want, with who I want, and help others. That's it. That's it for me. And so what I want to talk about is that company. That company is called Live Elite International. Now, I'm going to go a little bit old school. I'm going to show you like 4 PowerPoint slides. I think visuals are important. I am a visual learner. So bear with me 1 second while I bring this up. And I want to show you the people that we're working with. I'm assuming you guys can see my screen. So Live Elite International, guys, it's a company. It's based out of Salt Lake City. And remember I told you about the right place. It's one of the first components you want to look for when you're looking for an opportunity. Our company has been in business over 10 years. They celebrated 10 years in February of 2018. Coming up on 11 years. And I don't know how many of you being younger know, but usually new businesses fail in the first 1 to 5 years. When you hit the 10-year mark, it's a big deal. That company is almost 100% there to stay. Now, what's really cool is when you have a company that adapts and they're 10 years old, they're here to stay. And what's better even than that is a company like ours that started adapting before it was even necessary. And so that's exciting. Live Elite's a great business. We have 3 founders and our awesome president of sales and training, Laura Green. What we're able to do is leverage, okay? We can leverage all of the experience that you see here on the screen, okay? And these guys have a ton of it. One of the things that's cool is all of them have been at the forefront of distribution with companies like this. They were able to leverage other companies and work with their products and then become this, right? And start their own company and help others do the same. So they are great people. I have had the advantage of getting to know them on a personal level, and I've learned so much from them. But what I really like about them is they do have good hearts. They really, really do. They're all family people. They all kind of get it, and they understand what it means to really want more from life. So I love that about them. Now, what we're able to do as well with Live Elite is we need a vehicle, right? We need to be able to impact people. Can't just be talking about, people and founders. So we are able to leverage products that this company has brought to the marketplace that I am incredibly proud of for the fact that they're unique. Now, when I met these guys, their mission statement was to live a life without barriers. And we melded that with the mission statement of one of our products, which is to live a life worth talking about. Okay, and so think about that. That is not the way business is typically done. It usually doesn't have an inspirational mission statement behind it. So that was very unique, and I really liked that. And then when I found out that because, or for the fact that they have that mission, they are able to represent and provide products and services to the market that are worth talking about. And so we have a really diverse line. You can't go get these products anywhere else. And what I like about these products is they aren't products, they're not wish products. They're not products that, I wish I could have that, or that would be great to have. These are products that actually enhance lives, and everybody needs them. So just a quick overview of that, and then we're going to get to the meat and the potatoes of the call, which are the 2 guys that are way better at sharing what's going on here than I am. So let's buzz through them really fast. Now, the starting product, the product this company started with, is actually a product that's been in business for about 30 years, but it was really only available in the commercial sector. And it was when this company started that the guys are like, everybody needs this product. This product is called XFT. It's Xtreme Fuel Treatment. It has unbelievable testing behind it, and it's award-winning. The science, actually, the chemical science behind this won the Nobel Prize. This product works every single time. It's not, maybe it will work. It works every single time. And the beauty of this product, guys, is that I bet you if you looked around at your peer market, your family, whoever, everybody has a car. There's not any of them that don't have to put gas in their car. Everybody has to put gas in their car. And we've seen people drive 10 miles out of their way to save 4 cents on a gallon. Everybody wants to save money on gas. This is a product that everybody needs. And the other thing about this product, and I have looked all over the marketplace, I can't find another one like it. When you purchase this product, it actually puts money back into your wallet. Okay, I'm going to say it again. It's powerful. When you purchase this product, money is put back into your wallet. All right, so that is a product that people need. Second product that we really work with is a standalone product, guys. Not sure how familiar you are with the CBD market, what's going on with cannabis, all these kinds of things. This product is a standalone product in the CBD space. It is called AWAKEN Holistic Hemp Water. And without going too much into it, just know this. Water is the delivery system, and our bodies crave water. And every cell in our body accepts water. Okay, it'll absorb water. And in the CBD, or the medicinal parts of hemp, in that space, absorption is key. There's lots of people working in this market, and it's actually touted to be the fastest growing market between now and 2020. That's a timing thing. Remember, we talked about timing. Huge testimonials on this product. I have a personal one. The people that you're going to talk to have personal ones. People on this call have personal ones. If you know anybody struggling with migraines, IBS, anxiety, sleep, just chronic things, this can benefit them. And the last product, guys, is also very, very unique. You know, one of the things that I've noticed in life is that people who work, they work like 50 weeks out of the year for 2 weeks off. And most of them during that 2 weeks want to go out and take their family away or create memories, create experiences, that kind of thing. And so we decided that, you know, if that is something that people are searching for, why not offer it? And Watabu is a discounted, exclusive, members-only travel portal. It works exactly the same way as Expedia, Kayak, Orbitz, any of the others. You go in, you search travel, you book it. The only difference is you book it for up to 80% off what the other guys are selling it for, okay? It's members only, much like Netflix, where, you know, if you are a member of Netflix, you can go out and get any of those movies. It works the exact same way. Super affordable, same thing, tons of testimonies. So basically what I want to tell you guys is this. My time is done. Know that what you're about to hear next, why this is working, how this is working, and what the vision for this is, and why millennials are falling in love with these opportunities, is really what you want to know. So I want to introduce to you the next guy. Now, a little bit about him. Many of you know millennials that don't exactly know what they want to do next or what they want to do in life, and this young man was one of those guys. Went to college, wasn't really an academic, really just wanted to play some baseball, and we appreciated that in him, and came to me one day with an idea and had heard something, and it changed his life, and through that, my life in turn, for the better, 100 times over for the better. What I really love about him is when he gets a hold of something, there's no stopping him. And I've witnessed that for longer than he even knows. It's really, really cool when you team up with people who have such a big drive to make something happen that there's no doubt it's happening. There's no doubt. And that's how I feel about the two gentlemen that you're about to hear from. This young guy, 25 years old, I have seen him accomplish things in this industry and in his life that actually have surprised me, and I couldn't be more proud. He is a leader. He has always been a leader. He is clear on his path, and he understands what this takes. And I am more than honored and proud to introduce you to Mr. Tom Kort. And so, Tom, are you with us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lori, and obviously my mom. That was incredible. Sorry, I got muted. That was an incredible presentation. I think it's amazing at such a young age for our demographic, for our generation to really learn how leveraging can help us move forward in our everyday lives, whether you're in school, whether you're working a job, whether you're playing a sport, no matter what it is, the lessons that Lori just taught you guys, it surpasses anything that I can personally tell you on this call. Really, my job on this call is really tell you a little bit about me. My name is Tom Kort. I'm 25 years old. I live up here in Michigan. And like she said, I wasn't an academic. I went to school to play baseball and really to learn how to get really, really, really rich. And that's the truth. And then a weird, interesting fact happened to me that I really learned about, in the sense that in life, you listen to people who have what you want or are who you want to become. One thing you'll learn about me on this call is I'm very blunt, honest, and to the point. There's no other way around it. You see, millennials, people within from the 18 to 30-year-old range, need to be told exactly what it is going on in today's world. And so when I was 19 years old, I met a 21-year-old college student at the time making $250,000 a year. I'm going to say that again, a 21-year-old making $250,000 a year. And now I am not against college. Go to college, get your degree, go out and do what you want to do. I'm not against college. I'm just up on opportunity. And what I've realized is if a 21-year-old is trying to teach me how to make a lot of money, I'm going to listen to the 21-year-old rather than the professors teaching me numbers in accounting class. And nothing against that whatsoever. So the lesson I really want to share with you guys today is really my story and exactly what it is that makes this business work. Because at 19, I was very young, I was very dumb, and I was very ignorant. And I thought I knew everything about everything, but I didn't have a dime to my name. And so what I did was I actually turned down this industry for 7 months simply because I didn't know what I didn't know. All right, I've heard of scams out there, and I've also understood that my reputation, my name was everything, right? And if you tarnish your name once, you're screwed forever. So what I wanted was I wanted to know exactly where the money was coming from, why some of the companies are legitimate and while others are not. And so these are the facts. 97% of network marketing companies fail within their first 5 years. Want to know why? Because they are either scams, they have bad fronts to their business models, they have poor leadership, whatever it may be, they fail. And we, as Lori said, we are going on 10 years in business. And what that says in that 10-year mark, what that really says is that the companies that get past that 5-year mark are really, really, really big. I'm talking companies like Amway, that's worth $8.6 billion. I'm talking companies like Avon Makeup, that's worth $5.7 billion. To put that in perspective for you, the NBA only does $4.8 billion in sales. So seeing that Live Elite, this company, is past that 5-year mark, gave me some legitimacy, but I wanted to understand it. I needed to understand why this company, why these products. So he says, Tom, the number one thing is the products. And you have to ask this question to yourself with a company like this. Would people purchase this product with or without the business model? If there were no cars, if there was no money, would people still go out and purchase these products? And the answer is yes. Think about it. XFT, as she went over, saves you money on gas. Everybody has a vehicle. And we live in a world that the oil and gas industry is $1 trillion industry. Gas prices are going to continue to bounce up and continue to bounce down. AWAKEN hemp water, from personal testimonial, helps relieve headaches, migraines, a list of 50 other cases and hundreds of testimonials in a world where we're prescribed medication that has side effects nobody wants you to know about. And with taboo travel, I mean, who's young that has a desire to travel the world with little money in an industry that is worth a $7 trillion industry? When I was told these facts, that's when my belief went through the roof with these products. And then he started explaining to me the business model of how it all works. Like I told you before, I'm on this call in this opportunity to make money and to help people. And it works very, very simply. It's like Amazon.com. Think about why Amazon is so successful. You can get anything you want from Amazon at your local Walmart, Meijer, Costco, etc. So what is their niche? It's convenience. It's the fact that you can go to your computer in your pajamas, type in whatever it is you want, press a button, and boom, delivered right to your door. Our company understood that and did the exact same thing. We put all of our products online. Then the question was, okay, the products are online. How do we go and market our amazing products? I can tell you one thing. It's not traditional advertising. Nobody pays attention to it. Billboards, TV commercials, last time you were on YouTube, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip every single time. We have TiVo, we have DVR, we now have Netflix. So our CEO, Joel, and the partners took a step back and realized, hey man, social media companies are thriving. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tinder for some of you. all that good stuff. And how do you hear about those? It wasn't a billboard or a TV commercial. It was someone who told someone who told someone. Simply word of mouth advertising, the most effective form of advertising we have in today's world. And now look at Facebook. It's over 1 billion users. And by the way, when you first heard of Facebook, did you hop on board right away? Nah, man, we had MySpace. We had our top 8 friends. We had our little theme songs. Life was good until one day you logged on and realized that no one else was on MySpace anymore. That's exactly how this works. You see, people naturally reject what they don't understand. So when you first hear about it, you push it away because it either sounds too good to be true or you don't understand it. And that's okay. However, eventually, success stories start to happen. As you see more and more of your friends, people you know, start making money. It's like, dang, man, I'm way smarter than that guy. I'm way better looking than that guy. And if he can do it, I can do it too. So what we do is we partner up. We do it right. And that's when momentum starts to catch up. So this is what's interesting. Live Elite, all they did was they took Facebook's model, the same idea of word of mouth advertising, and they combined it with Amazon's model where it's all online shipping straight to your door, and voila. We have Live Elite International. So how does it work, right? You're on this call to make money. How does it work? We get paid for word of mouth advertising. But it's not like you can walk into a room or walk into the mall and be like, yo, man, I'm AWAKEN. It doesn't work like that. So they needed a structure. They needed an idea of exactly how to go out and pay people through word of mouth advertising. It's a very simple concept. Just like Facebook.com is one big domain name, we all have our individual profiles. Live Elite is the same exact way. When you decide to become a distributor with Live Elite, you'll get your own individual website. It'll be your first name, last name, .liveelite.com. So now let's say this. Let's say I'm in class. I see my buddy Dane on this call, so I'm gonna use him as an example. Let's say I'm in class or at the gym. And I look over at my buddy Dane, and he is just struggling from the night before. I'm talking had won way too many drinks. And I'm like, bro, try this. I hand him a sip of AWAKEN. He tries it and feels great. He's like, dude, where can I get this? Well, it's not found on shelves or in stores and never will be. He goes straight to my website, and based off the amount of product he purchases, I get a commission for it. It's that simple. But here's the nice thing about our business. You don't only get commission from the people you tell. Let's use the same example. Dane purchases this product. His buddy's like, hey, man, what's up? And goes to Dane's site and buys product. Boom, now Dane gets commission. But wouldn't it make sense? Wouldn't it make sense that his buddy would have never heard about our products if it wasn't for me sharing it with Dane? So I'm indirectly responsible for that sale as well. And shouldn't I get a commission as well? Not as much as Dane, because he was the direct referral, but a little something. Yeah, that's exactly how this business works. You don't only get paid from the people you tell, but who they tell and they tell and they tell, and the ripple effect that they're on after. So as I told you before, I'm very blunt, honest, and to the point. And I'm going to be very honest with you, because at the end of the day, you have to think about you. You have to think about you, because business is all about timing. What is the timing like right now? Can you actually get to the point where you're making the same amount of money as myself, Lori, Lennon, Dane, Keith, so on and so forth? The fact about timing is this. Companies like this have been around forever. Amway, Avon, Mary Kay. However, very few focus on the millennials, our demographic, which I think is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Why? Because what do we know better than anybody else? Technology. We are the most socially connected generation in the world, period. Look at what we're doing right now. They used to say you can't be in two places at once, but now I'm in my home in Michigan. I'm also in your living room or your car, wherever you're at. I'm in Utah, South Africa, Oregon, California, etc. off technology. And not to mention, the average Facebook user has 500 friends. 500 friends. Out of those 500, do you think at least two of them want to go make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month by simply doing what we do every day anyways? Posting things, sharing things, tweeting things? Yeah, they do. And can we agree that out of those 500 friends, they also have friends that want to make $500 to $1,000 a month? Yeah, I'm sure they do. So in conclusion is this, before I bring on our special guest. I've done a lot of calls. I've met a lot of millennials, and this is what I've realized. We need hope. We need faith. However, we have a plan. Student loan debt now equals $1.5 trillion, with the average personal student loan debt being at $37,000. Maybe you love your job. Maybe you hate your job. You probably know somebody who's in school but doesn't know why. You probably know somebody who complains about going to work. You probably know somebody looking for more income. Maybe you're looking for more income. Because one thing I've learned on my 25 years of this earth is nobody, and I mean nobody, wakes up saying, I want to be broke and I want to be unhealthy. I'm going to say that again. Nobody ever wakes up saying, I want to be broke and I want to be unhealthy. What would you do with an extra $500 a month? How could it impact your family or your personal situation? You see, there's a millennial movement going on right now. The start of this is right now, where we have decided to wake up from old thinking. The old thinking of go to school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades, build a resume, beg someone to hire you, work 40 years of your life for 40% of your income, spend the next 10 years with your family, and then die. We decided to put our future in our own hands, and thankfully for Live Elite, they gave us that opportunity. I can tell you this, you're in the right place with Live Elite. This is the right time with Live Elite. And after you meet my mentor, who you'll soon hear from, you'll come to learn that you're with the right people that want to help you grow personally and help your income grow. So with that being said, to wrap up this call, I have an extremely special friend and mentor I want to introduce you guys to close out this call. His name is Lennon Ledbetter. He is my mentor. He's acquired well over $200 million in his career in this industry. Let me ask you this. Do you know anyone that's ever made $200 million? And if they did make $200 million, would they spend 30 minutes of their time to talk with you about how they made $200 million? That's why he's on this call. He's one of the most selfless men I have ever met. And I want to tell you a little story. The first time I met Lennon, he came over to my hotel room in Utah at about 11:45 at night. I was exhausted. I wasn't going to tell him this. I was exhausted from traveling for this business from Boston to Portugal to Rome to Oakland to Utah at 25 years old. We sat down, learned about each other, and the story has begun. The question is do you want to become part of this story? So Lennon, if you're on the call, my friend, feel free to take it away.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. This is awesome, everybody. I am so excited to talk with you right now because I want you to put your phones on mute if they're not on mute, because the next 10 minutes may well be the most important 10 minutes you've ever spent in your life regarding your financial future. How can I be so bold and say that? How can I say, listen up right now? The next 10 minutes will be the most important moment you've ever spent regarding your financial future. I said, because I know what a moment like this did for me, and I know what it can do for you. You know, if you think about it, you are where you are. You are where you are. You have the house you have, or the apartment. You have the car you have. You have the debt you have. You have the dog you have. You have the job. You are what you are. You are where you are. But the question I'm asking you, because I know every one of you, there's a place where you dream to be. So you are where you are, but there's a place where you dream to be. A life, a lifestyle, a quality of life. What are you doing to take you from where you are to where you want to be? What team are you a part of? It's your dream. Wars have been fought for freedom of choice. So you get to choose your dream. I've always believed in God, and I believe that dreams come from God. I believe that God would not be so cruel as to put dreams in our heart and then provide no vehicle for our dreams to come true. So you get to choose your dream. You can choose a little one, you can choose a medium one, you can choose a big one. Simply the dream, the struggle, the victory. If you have a little dream, it'll be a little struggle and very little victory. Great big dream, great big struggle, great big victory. So don't get hung up on the struggle. Get excited because you're part of a team that can help your dream come true. It's the team in the dream, the team in the dream. What team are you a part of that's helping you live free, debt-free? Who are you associating with that's totally debt-free? Can't teach what you don't know, can't grow where you won't go mentally. So how can somebody teach you what they don't know and haven't gone themselves? So I guess what I'm really trying to help you get is that you are part of a team. See, all the stuff that Tom and Laurie were talking about, awesome. But if you're part of the right team, we can market lemonade and get rich. So I'm inviting you to plug in. What I'm also excited about is that I believe that you'll never make more money than your self-esteem believes you're worthy of. Sometimes growing up, now remember, I started building this team on my 18th birthday. So I've never had a job. I've never done anything in life except build teams so people can live their dream. Build teams so people live their dream. Build teams so people live their dream. That's what we do. We're the best at it. You team up with us, well, that's pretty bold. Because the only thing I can't guarantee is your work ethic. Will you hang on to your dream or quit? That's it. If you got guts, if you got the grit, we've got the team that can help you live your dream. But I've also remember growing up that somehow we were taught that it was virtuous to be poor. People that didn't have much money, well, they're the good people. Sometimes at church, we're virtuous to be poor. We're better people. We don't have much money, but we're really good people. I never bought into that. How is it virtuous to be poor? How can a poor person help another poor person financially? How can you give what you don't have? Unless you're the government. So I guess I never bought into that it was virtuous to be poor. I also never thought it was virtuous to be rich. I always felt it was virtuous to be virtuous. I felt that good people with money did good things with their money. Bad people with money do bad things with their money. So I guess that brings up a good point. If you don't have any money, how are we going to know if you're good or bad? I guess I want you to start understanding that it's all right to set some goals and chase your dream. I always think we get more. Chase your passion, not your pension. Home to work, work to home. Home to work, work to home. Home to work, work to home. Home to work, work to home, die. Is that really what my life was supposed to be? Is that what your life is supposed to be? My dad was a good man, is a good man, still alive. But I'm saying he found himself squelching his dreams to meet his income. Every decision he made was money. Money, 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 money. While we'd go to church, they'd say, don't make money your God. Don't think too much about money. Yet every decision. Can we go on a vacation? Where can we go? How long can we stay? Can we go out to dinner? Where can we go? What can we eat? Can we go somewhere? What can we do? They always thought about money first. How can you give? It's like hard to give to a donation when you go, well, I better not give much. I've got a house payment due. I've got a car payment due. I've got credit card bills. So every decision, you can't be any other kind of free until you're financially free. And you'll never be financially free until you're on a team with people that are financially free, because we increase by association. Increase. Well, what do you want to increase? If you want to increase in whatever you want to increase. Tonight, we're talking about money. We're talking about succeeding in a business and living free. We're talking about being debt-free. And what vehicle do you have? What team are you a part of right now that's helping you do your personal best and be excited? No, you're going debt-free. You will live debt free. You will owe no man but to love one another. So who's your close associates of debt free people? So that you're thinking like them, walking like them, acting like them, talking like them, and you are becoming debt free. Or are we just hanging out? That's why I talk, because I was a millennial for a while. The point is, I was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Every Ferrari, every Rolls Royce, every Maserati, everything paid cash for, every home paid for, because we built a team. So remember, so every once in a while somebody says, man, you talk specific tonight about money and about success. Well, remember, that's my assigned topic tonight. We can talk about the Rams playing the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night. We can talk about other things. But right now, remember, I want you to get excited about your dreams. I want you to get excited about this team, because leadership, mentorship, who are the free people that you are associating with to help you live your dream? So that's why the number one thing we want you to do is plug in and then follow the 8 steps. Number 1, define your dream. A lot of times people focus on the word dream. Define your dream. No, I'm saying define your dream. It's exciting that I'm living my dreams. It's exciting that Tom's living his dreams. But what we really want is for you to live your dreams. So define your dream. Step 2, make a commitment. Step 3, we'll teach you every step of the way. I just call it the loop. We'll help you make a list, contact, show the plan, follow up. Step 7 is be plugged into somebody who's where you want to be. Strategize and counsel with somebody who is succeeding at what you're trying to succeed at. Somebody who's financially free because they did what you're trying to do. So that's why we want you to plug in. We want you to get your focus chart up so you can stay focused on your dream. We want you to get your focus chart. Hang it up, man, put it visible. Because then you know, if you're filling it in, you're heading in the direction of your dreams. If you're not, well, just means you need to take more action. Plug in. That's why the CDs. So many times we go CDs. I remember when it was cassettes, CDs. Now we have other ways. But the fact is still, put them in your brain so you start learning how to think and grow rich. One of the most famous books of all time, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. I wish he had wrote it, Grow Rich, Think, just grow rich. No, he called it Think and Grow Rich. So I guess we got to think first. So who's going to help us with our thinking? If we realize that our thoughts, and then we get to choose which ones we keep dominant, and then we realize that our actions follow our thoughts or our belief, and our results follow our actions, I guess it's important to start thinking about what we're going to think about before we think about it. I guess that's kind of important. So what I want you to do is get excited about your dreams, number 1. And get excited about this team that can help you live your dreams. So absolutely, I love it. I want you to plug in. I've seen so many stories of people who are living financially free, just over and over and over from every walk of life. But the good thing is that most everybody I saw getting free, everybody was in their 20s. Man, everybody's kicking buns in their 20s. I mean, so if you don't happen to be in your 20s, well, good, we'll help you too. But if you are in your 20s, there's no excuse, because I mean, those are the ones that we were kicking butt with and still do today, still do today, still do today, still do today, still do today. So it gets pretty exciting. It gets pretty exciting when you see that people, usually the people they're counseling with, they go, well, if I do what they did, then I can have what they have. Oh my goodness, even the people I love, my uncles, my parents, my aunts, my grandparents, people, they basically just still have a house payment. So I don't mean they can't teach you about certain things, but they may not know how to teach you about financial independence, because how can they if they're not? That's what I think Tom is trying to help you guys understand today. Is that you got Tom's energy, man. Tom is on fire. Tom is headed for he's chasing his passion. He's not just chasing his pension. He's chasing his passion. And I like that. So whatever age you are, today we get started. Man, I've always had people give excuses. Well, if I was just older, I'm just too young, while young people are kicking buns. Oh, I'm just too old, while young people are, yeah, it doesn't matter. The point is that every young person knows old people. Every old people know young people. Everybody, it's just basically we're looking for dreamers. We're looking for people with a work ethic and a dream and an ability to be a good student. Because everything it takes to be successful, and what Laurie and Tom just talked about, everything it takes to be successful can be learned. Everything. How hard is it to peak, edify, pass? How hard is it to find a millionaire or somebody that's totally financially free in what you're trying to succeed at, and you get their CDs and just listen to them and put it in your brain? How hard is that when you're in the car to not be listening, not texting? You're not supposed to be texting while you drive anyway. So we turn around, we just start putting good stuff in our brain. How hard is that? It's not. How hard is it to pique somebody's interest? Just find out if they're a dreamer. Don't try and be the know-all, do-all, be-all. Just learn, pique, edify, pass. Plug into some people that are succeeding, like Tom. You just find out if they're dreaming. You want more out of life. You want more out of life. You need to meet my friend Tom. Let me tell you about Tom. Passing the ball. Let Tom talk. Sometimes the very reason people are talking to you and listening to you is because it's you. Sometimes they're not listening is because it's you. So because they know the house you live in, the car you drive, the vacations you take. So plug into somebody upline, somebody that's a mentor, somebody that's willing to help you. Peak, edify, pass, all the way to financial freedom. Plug into the 8 steps. Follow your dreams. Get the tools necessary to succeed. Simple, simple, simple. That's what I loved about it, is that I could go build a team because I was willing. People all the time ask me and say, how did you get so successful? I was willing. I was willing. So I tell you, it's out there for us. God is a God of abundance. If God's a God of abundance, then I don't think we have to live in debt. I don't think we have to live a life of struggle. It's not meant to be. So I love you guys, man. It's an honor for me to get to share. I love sharing. I do it all the time. That's what I love. Just sharing people hope, giving hope that there's a better way. Hope that you can live debt free, that you don't have to just home to work, work to home, home to work, work to home, home to work, work to home, and die with your music still in you. Don't die with your music still in you. If you're 22 years old, I see 22-year-olds that aren't even dreaming. Don't die with your music in you. If you got a song to sing, sing it. If you got a bell to ring, ring it. If you got something to shout about, stand up and shout about it. I got a dream and I'm going to be free. And I got a team that can help me live my dreams. Man, I hope you feel it. I hope you feel it. And I hope you team up with us, man, because the generations to come, your children and your children's children yet unborn, they'll be glad you did. They'll be glad you said yes, because you're either going to say, the day will come and you'll either be able to say, I'm glad I did, or you'll be able to say, I wish I had. Oh, I wish I'd have teamed up with Tom that night when he totally told everybody he was going on his way to freedom. I wish I had. I wish I had. I wish I had. I wish I had. Or you're going to be able to sing it loud. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. Because we're free at last. We're free at last. We've seen the promised land and we're free at last. God bless you guys. Back to Tom the man.
Lennon, I appreciate you so much for taking time out of your day to share your thoughts with us. Obviously, in conclusion, we have the right team. We have, am I still on mute? We have the right team. We have the right dream. We have the right vehicle. Thank you all for your time. You guys have an amazing night.